47, we're not going to go all the way to where we actually find the equation because I don't think, but if you remember, for this kind of problem, you would actually have to write 3 equations and then use those 3 equations to write a system of 3 equations, and then from there you'd have to find your actual standard form equation, which takes forever. But what we need to know how to do is how to find those 3 equations. So standard form is y, this is a formula that's given to you, by the way. Standard form is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And in each of these points, they give you an x. Remember this? It's x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. We're going to plug each of these points into this equation right here, and that will give us 3 different equations. Those would be the 3 equations you use, and that's what we want to be able to show, the 3 different equations. So for my first point, I've got 1, 5, right? So what's the y value on that 1, 5 point? 5. So I plug it into my standard form equation. It's going to be 5 equals a times, what's x? 1 squared plus b times x again, which is 1 plus c. And so if I simplify this, it's going to be 5 equals a times 1 squared. What's 1 squared? 1. So this just becomes a. And then what's b times 1?
B.
Plus b plus c. So this is one equation. 5 equals a plus b plus c. So that's one of them. And we need 2 more. So we're going to use the second point, 2, negative 3. What's the y value on the 2, negative 3? So now we're going to go negative 3 equals a times, what's x? 2 squared plus b times 2 again plus c. So notice I'm just replacing the y and the x's with each point values. So negative 3, I'm going to simplify this. Negative 3 equals a times 2 squared. What is 2 squared? 4. So this is 4a plus 2b plus c. So there's another equation right there. And then lastly, can someone tell me what I would write for my third and final equation? All right, okay, that's right, but let's write it out. What was that?
Sorry, I had to clear my throat.
All right, if we wrote everything out, it would be 3 equals a times 0 squared plus b times 0 plus c. And as Samantha said, this is actually just going to simplify out to 3 equals c. And this would be the 3 equations that you use to solve your equation in standard form. If you actually wanted to find the equation, instead of doing system of 3 equations, remember that writing in those or putting the points into the calculator and then finding the quadratic with the calculator, you can use that. And that will give your equation right away.